going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle, 1 for 2. Ground ball right side, it squirts through.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
He flips it to second in time, and it's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Throws to first. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Kershaw winds and deals. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10. How old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
You remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. Quips it to Mountcastle. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Throws across the diamond, and he is thrown. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the DH, Ellie De La Cruz. Whitley back to work. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. That one missed. Whitley, a 6-7 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 1-1. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Ryan Mountcastle out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And out to aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. You know what they say. He couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Riley up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher?
No,
and he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Here's a 2-0. He was late there, strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses. 3-2 now.
Count is
One
full.
out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, ground ball left side, could be 2. Pena over to second to Walker, and that's 2. Back here at Dyken Park, now here is Christian Walker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And ball 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Yainer Diaz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Kershaw fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Back here in Houston, all set for the top of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Line to left. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Brenton Doyle will hit next. And that one hammered. Going back. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Sean Dubin. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 66.
So up next, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Alvarez hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 10-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone. That ball was crushed. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 11-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. This one ripped, but foul to the right. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Got it! Nice grab. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston, and now the catcher comes up to him, Victor Caratini. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That's a ball.
And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Left field, way back there. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And he handles it himself for the out. So digging in, Jake Myers. And that one sliced foul. Kershaw deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. McCormick at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Orton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And it goes just foul.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Riley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Carson Kelly. 1 for 3. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
High fly ball, right field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike
That's
zone,
it,
which is
ball.
exactly what a pitcher wants.
Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to
Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next one
Ball.
misses. 1-2 to count. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Or back to work. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, safe, and that's his third hit.
The center fielder, number 9.
Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He beats it, safe. It's 12-0.
Well done, drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Colton Cowser. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they add a pair. It's 14-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Bennett Sousa gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
De La Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. One gone here. So up next, Jeff McNeil. To the right side. Altuve handles it. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Mountcastle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Austin Riley.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Sousa, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Mountcastle off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Two now.
Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So first and second with 2 outs. Carson Kelly, the next to hit. In for a strike. 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And no one can get there. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Derek Jeter steps to the plate now with the bases loaded.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch misses. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
High in the air, out to right. McCormick makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yainer Diaz. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Victor Caratini up next for the Astros, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike up high. 2-2
2
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. So digging in, Chas McCormick. Strike to the outside corner. 0-1. Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right side of the infield. McNeil in pursuit. And puts the squeeze on that one. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Alvarez sprinting after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Stays alive. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. And here is Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Myers raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Myers snags it. And that. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Fastball for a strike. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Jake Myers now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's been so sharp today. Even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Tapped back up the middle. Fires over to first. One out, bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. That's in there. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Astros down to their last out. Jose Altuve digs in now. First pitch, and he just misses. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Jeter. On to first. Ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.